My lawyer wife cheated and tried to use her legal knowledge to screw me in the divorce. I found out she was committing notary fraud on the side. I reported her to the bar association. She was disbarred and works at a diner now. I'm an industrial equipment inspector. I document everything for liability protection. Photos, timestamps, detailed notes. That habit saved my life. Came home early from a canceled inspection. Wednesday, 2 p.m. Walked through my garage and saw men's dress shoes by the front door. Expensive Italian Oxfords that weren't mine. Heard voices upstairs. My wife's laugh, the one I hadn't heard in months. Opened our bedroom door. Meredith scrambling to button her blouse. Some guy in boxer briefs and dress socks trying to find his pants. This isn't what it looks like, she said. Pretty sure it's exactly what it looks like. The guy, Tom, tried to shake my hand. Look, I think we should all sit down and talk about this like adults. Get out of my house! He grabbed his stuff and sprinted. Tires squealed as he peeled out of the neighborhood. Meredith went full lawyer mode. Didn't cry, didn't apologize. Started explaining how we'd grown apart, how she'd been unhappy, like she was presenting a case instead of explaining why there was a half-naked stranger in our bedroom. How long? She hesitated. That's not important right now. How long? 6 months. But Sam, you're never home. I got lonely. I want a divorce. She looked relieved. I think that's the right call, and I'll be fair about everything. That sentence should have set off every alarm in my head, but I was too shocked to process it properly. I'd been documenting her weird behavior for 2 months without knowing why. Credit card charges that didn't match her stories. Location sharing turned off. Hotel charges when she claimed to be working late. I hired Neil, a divorce attorney with 30 years experience. Let me guess, he said. She's already got paperwork drawn up pushing for quick, uncontested divorce. Papers arrived 3 days later. She wants the house, both cars, 60% of your retirement accounts, spousal support based on emotional distress, and a clause preventing you from disclosing details to anyone. Can she do that? She can try. She's banking on you not wanting to fight. During discovery, Neil requested Meredith's financial records. She fought hard, but the judge ordered her to produce them. When they came through, something caught my eye. Meredith's notary logs were a mess. Documents notarized on dates when she was out of state. I cross-referenced with my own calendar. 6 documents notarized in Ohio when she was in Florida. Documents notarized when she'd been in court. I verified with public records. Signatures that looked nothing like the IDs attached. This wasn't sloppy record-keeping. This was fraud. I found at least 30 instances over 3 years. Took it to Neil. He went pale. This could get her disbarred. This is serious criminal activity. What do I do? Officially, weaponizing this would be extortion. Unofficially, you have an obligation to report fraud to appropriate authorities. I organized everything into a timeline with supporting documentation. 40 hours of work over 2 weeks. Submitted it to the Ohio State Bar Association. 4 months later, Neil called. Did you report Meredith to the bar? Yeah, why? She just filed an emergency motion. Says she's under investigation and can't focus. Asking for a 6-month delay. She was suspended from practicing law. Her firm put her on leave. 8 months after I filed, the Bar Association's findings came down. They sustained almost every charge. Systematically falsified notarizations over 3 years. Notarized documents without witnesses present. Backdated notarizations. They disbarred her permanently. No reinstatement. Also referred the matter to the county prosecutor for potential criminal charges. The divorce wrapped up 2 months later. With her career destroyed, she agreed to reasonable terms. I kept my retirement accounts. We split house proceeds. No spousal support. Meredith's working as a server at a diner now. Tom dumped her once she got disbarred. Her parents cut her off and moved to Florida without telling her until the moving truck showed up. I ran into her at a grocery store 6 months ago. Diner uniform, hair pulled back, no makeup, looking 10 years older. She saw me, turned red, tried to duck away. She's renting a studio in a rough part of town. Drives a 15-year-old Honda. Works doubles on weekends. Former clients sued her for malpractice related to the fraud. She's representing herself. Not going well. She's paying lawsuit installments for the next 10 years. Tom's wedding announcement ran in the paper. Meredith wasn't invited. I documented her affair. She documented her own fraud.